this bed is looking lovely. I'm just going to show you bits of the magic garden this week because I haven't been out. We've had torrential rain and storms, and I've just been out troubleshooting, trying to pick tomatoes up, trying to that got blown away, trying to refix that. You can see I've got things to stake that have been blown down. All the sweet corn have been blown down. I need to go and sort that out. But yeah, I wanted to show you the things that are great, so I'm going to just show you bits. So we've got loads and loads of flowers, zinnias coming out. I've been harvesting carrots there already, which has been fun. There's one I pulled up earlier to take in, so it's been really good fun. Let's have a look, let's see if we can find a better one than that. Let's try that one. So nice straight carrots, which look great. So they're to go in. Tomatoes are all going crazy. We've started getting some red ones, and we've had a tomato already. There's tomatoes just everywhere. Right, Tilly, do you want to come in your garden? So the wildflower garden's looking amazing. Dogs want to come in.
Not allowed.
They're not allowed, are they, Tilly? Tilly, go and stand by the sunflowers. Let's see how tall they are next to you. Watch the zinnias though. Don't knock the zinnias off. Right, stand there. Oh my gosh, Tilly, we can hardly see you. Look how tall they are. They're amazing, aren't they? What do you think of your garden? You like that bit, do you?
The dog.
Oh, the dogs, I know. He's sniffing at the tomato plant. So, Tilly's wildflower garden is looking pretty spectacular. The sunflowers all the way up there now. They are, look, next to Tilly. They are so much taller than you, Tilly. You look like a tiny little ant next to them, my darling. You're crouching down. And look, Tilly, these... now I called these sunflowers last week, but they're not there.
What garden?
Rebecca. And those are zinnias. Do you like the zinnias? Yeah?
What's your flower, Mummy?
What's your favourite flower?
Dog.
Your favourite flowers are the dogs again. They're the naughtiest flowers in the garden, Tilly. Yeah, so this is just keeps throwing up more and more and more stuff, so I'm just letting it do its own thing. It's a little bit of wild, isn't it, Tilly?
Yeah.
Yeah, do you like it?
Mm-hmm.
You remember raking in those seeds?
Yes.
Yeah, look at the magic. Isn't that magical? Now, we've been having to pull all these tomatoes off the sunflowers because they were all wrapped around. There's been so much damage done. I've had to pick all those tomatoes up again. And the beans here have all collapsed. So Mummy's got to go and tie it all up, haven't I, Tilly? So we're going to go and do that. We're going to go and try and sort the beans out, and then if I can, I'll show you them. But look, we can peep through to all the flowers over there, Tilly. That's a nice bit, isn't it? Come on then, let's go see what those naughty dogs are up to. So out we go.
How did that make you?
Yeah, it's
Did that make you any happier?
You do make me happy when you come out to the garden. Oh, nice hug. Thank you, baby. Tilly makes me happy when she comes out to the garden with me. Look at all the tomatoes, Tilly. Look. Look at the size
I
of that one.
thought they were meant to be red.
They are meant to be red, but they're going to be red in a bit. There's just so many of them everywhere. I'm trying to remember, Tilly, not to swing the camera around to make everybody seasick.
Why?
Because I keep swinging the camera around. Now look, all of these beans collapsed and they've all got tangled in, so I've got to get in and sort this out.
Had you, Mummy?
Yeah, and that bed, Tilly.
Those
Look at the mess.
look pretty.
Yeah, this is what we need to do, Tilly. When it's such a big mess, we need to focus on it all being lovely. So we've got loads of beans. Look at all these beans, Till. Loads of beans, but it's all fallen, so we need to sort it out, Tilly. So Mummy's going to do that now, and then I'm going to sort this out and then come back to everybody. Because I haven't been out, have I, Till? Because it's been...
Nope.
I have not been out, and nobody can blame me because we've had storms. And you can't garden in storms. And let me just take you up and show you the sweet corn. I think the veg is overwhelming me. I don't think I particularly like growing food very much. But look at the sweet corn, it's all got blown down, so I've got to try and see if I can fix that up. All the fence had blown down as well. All of this has been blown everywhere. Look, we've got loads of green tomatoes, Tilly, but no red yet. See them all?
Thank you for letting me be in your garden tour video.
You like being in the garden tour videos, Till?
Yes.
Yeah? I really, really appreciate your help in the garden, darling. You're such a good little gardener.
I know what the thumbnail can be.
What can the thumbnail be,
My
Till?
secret garden.
Right, well, we'll have to. You can do a big smile, do your best smile, and I'll freeze. Not that. Do your best smile, and we'll freeze frame. Okay. No, a really gorgeous one. No, that looks like you're about to throw a ball at someone. That one will do. What we'll do that one in your secret garden, okay? Oh, well, lovely. So I'm finally starting to pick and harvest. Honestly, I thought it was just other people who were getting to pick things out of their garden. These are the only broad beans because next door, cutting the hedge, dropped a tree on them and they're all wrecked. Tomatoes have started coming in. Potatoes, carrots, courgettes. So finally, I've tidied up that bed a little bit so you can actually see in, and I have refixed the beans that had collapsed in the storm. We've lost the direction that they were going in over there, which is a bit sad, but you can see all the beans now growing on there, which is really pretty. They're really pretty, and these flowers here are now coming into life, and we're about to go up the garden because we've spotted something from the window this morning. Can you see? The sunflower is open. Let's first look at these. Come and see these, Poppy. I've got my other daughter with me, but she doesn't want to be on video, which is fine. Look at those. Now, somewhere in their pots, I planted things like cabbages underneath all of those, and I've kind of just ignored it. Let's see if we can find anything. Are there any brassicas coming through? Oh, there's radishes down there that need pulling. Well, I think I failed totally, but the flowers are looking amazing. Look at that, you can't even see the greenhouse.
I know.
Right, should we go and see the sunflower? And we need to check for any tomatoes that can be picked. We need to pick some more lettuces today. Well, we've actually got some sunshine. Look at all of these, Pops. We've got tomatoes.
Are they?
Yeah, and all over
They're
there.
like tiny pumpkins.
It's because they're green.
Yeah, but pumpkins aren't green. I at the shape.
Look at them. We've got so many, but what we've got to do now is just hope that they go red before it gets cold, because it's getting really cold now at night. Okay, let's go in here and have a look. Oh, look! Shut the gate, darling, otherwise the dogs will be in. Look at those beauties, they're opening. Sure you don't want to go and stand by them?
No, I don't want to be like that. Don't put that in. Edit that bit out.
No, I'll leave your voice in, otherwise people will think I've gone mad and I'm making you up. Oh, they look gorgeous.
The dogs are eating stuff.
The dogs always stand there and eat out protest. Look at the tomatoes this side. Look at the size of that. It's nearly as big as my hand. Rupert, really, honestly, does he have to constantly wee on the camera? These have been lovely, these zinnias, Pops. We planted all of those from seed, and those. Those are, I'm going to say this wrong, but they're rudbeckia. But look at the size of that. Whose one is that one? That's the winning one. This is the question. Whose is it? It is the Titan. She's mouthing to me, edit all of that out. Oh, I've broken it. That's a Titan. The one at the back, that one, Poppy, is yours.
The losers.
No.
Is that one starting to open? It's got like.
Yeah,
Is that mine?
yeah. Look at those, Poppy. Aren't they absolutely gorgeous? Now, I'm dreading going up to check on the sweet corn because rain stopped playing. I didn't end up staking them up. And I suspect they're all going to be dead. Bye-bye, darling. My daughter's about to disappear inside. Mwah. See you in a bit.
Oh.
But the cucumbers all died, Poppy. I don't think I watered them regularly enough. But the peppers are looking great. Let's open the door on that. Have we got any? Oh, we've got some little peppers coming. That's awesome. Okay, just me now. So next year, what am I going to do? I think I'm going to plant lettuces over there next year. And then where the lettuces were planted by the French windows on the patio, I'm going to do those just with flowers. Should we see if we can pull up some carrots today? Let's have a look, see what we've got. Oh, it's just so lovely pulling things up. Look at this, proper carrots that I've grown myself. It's so fabulous. I do like this. I'm going to definitely carry on growing carrots next year. And I'm going to do the lettuces because the lettuces were amazing. Leave those carrots there next to Tilly's Livingston daisies. I'm going to do tomatoes, but not as many. I need to come out today and pull off all the flowers to try and get these tomatoes to ripen because it's getting really, really cold at night now. And I don't think, look how many tomatoes I've got everywhere. I think I'm going to lose them if I don't. This I need to sort today. Otherwise I'm going to lose this sweet corn if I haven't already lost it. I've been emptying potatoes and tipping potato bags out. We've had loads of potatoes this week. Look, there's tomatoes everywhere. I really do need to come and get this gate done, guys, because it's making it all look horrific. Look, I've been digging up potatoes here. Oh, none of these tomatoes were staked. That's how many I had. I got so completely freaking overwhelmed with it. Look, the broad beans didn't survive. They were not happy at all there. And this broccoli, I don't know how to pick it. I think I'm waiting for the purple sprouts to come up, but I'm not sure. So I need to research that. The peas never really materialised. They weren't happy. And again, I've got tomatoes here. Just so many tomatoes. And look, you can see them all. And yet none of them are green. And again over there, see them all? None of them are green. None of them are red yet, rather. They're all green. These are beautiful. Look at these. I love the foliage on these. So these are flowers that I planted from seed around and about. What I need to do, I need to get in here now and I need to give it a really good weed. I need to stake all of these back up. Have we got any more? Let's have a look for courgettes. There's a little one there. Courgettes seem to have stopped. Right, this really, really desperately needs a good tidy up now. This is looking insane. So the plan today is to get these staked up and to tidy up a little bit. and to cut all the flowers off the tomatoes to try and get them to redden. I read that if you stop watering them and cut the flowers off, then you stand a chance of them going red. So I'm going to do that because nighttime temperatures here now are getting cold again. I just think I'm going to lose it all. I'm going to harvest some more potatoes today. So the crops have been successful this year. There's a possibility that the tomatoes are going to be good if I can get them to go red. There's a possibility the lettuce has been great. Strawberries have been good this year. We've had a few courgettes but not loads. What else has been good? Cucumbers are abject failure. I don't really know, to be honest, guys. It's kind of been a making year, and if anything has grown, it's just a bonus. Sunflowers have been incredible. The peas and beans, I've learnt my lesson. You need to harvest them quicker and better. The carrots have been great. Let's get some carrots and some lettuce. The lettuce has been beautiful to be able to come out and pick fresh lettuce. That's been great. But I definitely am better at growing flowers than I am veg. And I tidied up all of this bed too. That was all wrecked with the wild geranium, so that's a lot more tidy. And you can see the back of this sunny bed now is a lot clearer. Yeah, so that's job's done. But it's amazing. What I'm gonna do is I found some pictures of the garden at the start of lockdown, so in March, where I had this area it was completely churned up by the dogs. It was full of rubbish and rubble and wood and broken plant containers that had been given to me that I'd done nothing with. And then this part of the garden, you could see that. I mean, at the minute this looks like a jungle, but it still is all there. But what I'll do, I will put in I'll put in some photographs now of what the garden was like at the start of March, because it is really interesting to see the difference. And the fact that there was none of this here, there was nothing, there was no garden. And these containers here, either side of the hot tub, these blue containers, these are the ones that I fixed, that were given to me by my ex-boyfriend. You can see lots of tomatoes coming in here, and the start of this one. Yeah, so they're getting there. We've got a few more roses have come back, which is lovely. This keeps constantly throwing up flowers, which is beautiful. Fuchsia, happy little fuchsia. Oh, my crow is on the floor. That's because of the storms we've had. Let's put you back up, Mr. Crow. There we go, there he is. My Morrigan crow. See, this bed, I've done nothing again. The lanterns got chewed up by something. I think there's mice or rats that keep coming onto this at night, because you can see the destruction wrought in some of the flowers. Okay, and over here we've got some red cherry tomatoes coming, which I can't quite believe. And there's more tomatoes down there. So that's good. And the strawberries under the tree seem to be getting new flowers on. What's that about? Hostas under the tree are in flower. And the fern is still happy. And my little fairy man under the tree. What's the matter, Rupert? Are you my only man in the house, are you? Did you not like there being another man? He's only a little fairy man. And this bean here is starting to get beans on. So it's all been really fun this season. It's been a fun time. But we've still got more flowers coming. So, you know, it feels like it's going into a new phase for certain. The temperature is changing, but it's still wonderful. On the other side of the hot tub, we've got some more flowers opening, and again, all of these tomatoes. I don't know if you can quite see just how many tomatoes are in there, but again, these all need to ripen. Mr. Unicorn says hello. And we've got this has come back again, which is fantastic and unexpected. So that's all been weeded right back in there. And if I look through and I see the garden now, there is so much growth. And another thing I did, I sanded back this back garden gate, ready to put a treatment on, because that was like a horrible painted yucky brown colour that I didn't do, that was all beginning to peel off, and it had gone like green down here. So I sanded it back this week, and that's ready now to do a treatment on to make that look beautiful as well. So that's it. Late summer here in the Magic Garden, and an unusual sunny day after storms, and it's lovely to be out here and for the kids to be out here. I've got to go and stake up that sweet corn now, so I might get back to you in a little bit just to show you that. Right, Tilly, come and see this, darling. I have a surprise for you.
What?
Come on through and have a look at your sunflowers.
Whoa.
What do you think? They're good. Isn't that amazing? Look at it, Tilly. It's finally... I know, that one's beautiful too. Up and down, Tilly. We can look both ways.
How tall am I now?
Should we see? Oh my gosh, will you just look at that? Look behind you, Till. Look at Luna.
What?
Look behind you. The dogs are desperate to find a way in. They absolutely hate being left out. Right, let's see how tall you are next to this. We'll go up from your toes, all the way up, past your head. And we've got to keep going, Tilly. All the way up to the top. Isn't that magic? Total magic. Do you love it?
Yeah.
And next year, should we try and build a little bench in there so we can sit and watch them growing, and you can come and read me your stories, yeah?
And we can plant some more flowers there.
We'll plant flowers around the edge. We'll leave that clear, can't we? Did you want to plant some more flowers next year? What flowers do you really want to grow next year? More dogs? Oh gosh, no more dogs. Do you want to do sunflowers again next year?
Or wild fox.
Wild fox flowers? Well, we'll have to...
Poached egg.
Poached eggplants, you mean? Oh, look at the bumblebee, Tilly.
Well, I don't want to sing me.
No, he's not going to sting you. Yeah, the fairy's well happy now because she's got a whole little forest of sunflowers. The dogs literally can't be away from us for a second, Till. I love this wildflower. I think we should keep this as wildflowers next year. What do you think? And you can you can choose a wildflower box of seeds and plant them again.
What a nice.
That's a bird at the other side of the fence.
Trying to make a hole
Can
in
you
it.
hear it? Listen. Look at this, Tilly, from next door. That's beginning to flower up there. It's lovely, and these are all coming into flower, Tilly, in your garden.
Oh, there's a rooper.
And look at the pair of them, little naughty so-and-sos. Look, Tilly. These are all about to flower.
Why are they dead?
They're not dead, darling. They're all about to flower. Look at all the flowers on top about to burst into life. It's amazing. I'm so proud of you. You've done the most amazing job in the world. Come on then, you're my head gardener. Somebody guessed it online, Tilly.
Who?
They said,
Who?
my friend Jonathan, he said, I think Tilly really is the master gardener and you're just keeping quiet about it. They sussed me out, darling.
Oh, look at them.
Yeah, look at them, little horrors. Now watch your hair on all the sticks. Mommy's going to rethink all of that. Tilly keeps catching her beautiful curls on all these sticks, don't you, Tilly? Right, dogs. Honestly, what was I, like 2 meters away?
Oh.
Was I? There we go, she's done it again. Your Livingston daisies are still looking good, Till.
Are they?
Look at them. Still flowering. You've really transformed the garden this year, my darling. You've done such a good job. These have been like a little disco. What do you think of your Livingston daisies? Do you want to plant them again next year?
Uh-huh.
So Livingston daisies, sunflowers. What about these zinnias, darling? Want to do some more zinnias? Is there anything that you haven't planted that you would like to plant next year?
Cheese wrap.
Cheese wraps. We could do some cheese coloured flowers. We could find some yellow flowers and do a cheese bed in your secret garden as a homage to your love of
Yeah.
cheese. Do you want me to find some yellow flowers for you? Okay. Right, say bye to everybody, Tilly, and say we're making plans for next year, aren't we? Now we're making plans for next year and what Tilly's going to do next in her secret garden. So we have a reading bench to make. We've got a cheese-inspired flower bed to make.
No, that's some actual tea from doing the those blocks of tea and to plant that in the soil.
I don't know as that would work, Tilly. I'm not sure. Anyway, that's it from the Magic Garden this week. I am going to go and attempt to put sweet corn up, which I still haven't done. Hopefully by next week that will be sorted. Okay, we will see you next week. Bye.